Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk a little bit about the news media. I'll tell you, the hardest thing right now, I'm trying to figure out. I noticed this last time I was up in the States, there was a lot of things that it didn't match. I'll put it that way. I'll tell you, and I'll tell you one thing. I apologize to the many of the American people. I really thought y'all were getting pretty damn stupid. And when I was there, like I say, I don't watch news down here. Everything's in Spanish, and even on the internet. I don't have good internet connections all the time, so it's not that easy for me to keep up with what's going on in the United States. Then I'm trying to survive. I understand Americans in America, they're trying to survive. I understand that. And I'm not in the United States, so I'm trying to survive. And so I've got different things that I've got to deal with. But I say when I was back there in the States, I was there over 3 months, this trip. That was a long time for me to stay in the United States. And I watched news. Most of the time it was Fox. And the other ones I tried to watch, I just couldn't. I mean, I don't, just like the past presidents we've had. Lately, Reagan, I like listening to Reagan, but after Reagan, I haven't listened to presidents talk because they lie so much. They say one thing, and their actions are something different. And so listening to politicians, it just doesn't get me. And also, there was politicians even there that, well, they were local politicians and, running for representative and for state senator and stuff like that. And what they talk, they say things. We're going to get rid of Obamacare. And they don't. You know what I mean? So, well, I tried. Okay. When you have people taking responsibility for you and they fail, I tried is not a good excuse. You know what I mean? If I do something for me and I screw it up, it's me. I screwed it up. But when you say, Mike, let me take care of this, and you screw it up, there's something wrong. And that's what I saw. You see this on the news all the time. Well, we're going to do this, and they don't get shit done. And I don't mind if they don't get shit done, but the shit that they do get done harms we the people. It's not good for us. Remember, all of the laws, I might be making a mistake on that, but I want to try. I'm going to make a potluck statement. All laws are made because of 10% of the people. 10% of the people are criminals or they do stupid shit. So they make a law that makes the other 90% have to do all that, but we're going to do it anyway. But they have to make a law to make it happen. So, and like I say, so they're screwing up when they're doing this kind of stuff. But anyway, I thought it was really odd when it's so clear when I watched the newscast that it's not news. They really, everyone in the news, everybody has got their mindset on something. And if you don't, you're a loser. There's a saying, how does it go? When you believe in something, I can't. Wish I remembered it, but it's something like, uh, when you don't believe in anything, then you will believe anything. I say so. You have to have your mind focused on you have beliefs. You can change your beliefs, but to say you have no beliefs, you are not slanted one direction or the other, that means you can go anywhere there was and you're not worth a damn. You have to be able to stand someplace. And it's funny because you can really see it in the news. And they don't go out of their way to even try to hide it. It is propaganda at its finest. Don't forget, they've had years and years. Remember the TV? I guess I'm old because television came out just before I was born. And there was, when I was born, people didn't have TVs. There was just some TVs in the country. They were just kind of spotted. There really wasn't that much. Now, as I got a little kid, then they started more and more TVs, kind of like cell phones. The TVs started catching on as I was a little child. And so then they started spreading, like cell phones. Okay, and they didn't realize how much TV influenced the people at that time. So at that time, that's when they had investigative reporters. They would go check out something and find out something. That's kind of like what I am. I go places, I do things, I share what I learned. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying that's that's my experience. Maybe I was in the wrong spot. I don't know, but that's the way it is. Kind of like I've got people. Okay, I'm talking to. I've talked to one gal, this Russian gal, and she says the United States is all screwed up, and so I said, what? And I don't mind it. It's her opinion, and she got this by her experience. So I'm trying to, what's going on? And it said, well, how long you lived there? He said, 14 years. Well, 14. That's how long I've lived here. So I thought, yeah, she must know something. And I said, well, where'd you live? And he says, well, L.A. and well, L.A. that's not really America. So she said, oh, well, I lived in other places. I said, where's that? I said, Washington, New York. That's not America. An example is, look, remember the map on when they voted? Who voted for the criminal? Hillary's a criminal. I was shocked that she was still running for office. She should be in jail. So I come back to the States and I see T-shirts and stuff like that. It says Hillary for jail, or for prison. So, in other words, people experience is what they know. And like I say, Hillary won California and New York and Washington, over in that area, and she lost everything else. That's because everything else is America. The rest of the place, those places are screwed up. So. But anyway, the news, they don't really do investigative reporting. They don't, and they don't even try. It's not even an attempt. That's why I like internet. I like watching the internet when you see these people stick the microphone in front of somebody and they're putting their feet to the fire. Well, why did you vote for so-and-so? I'm not going to tell you, and they go away. And these aren't big name reporters and stuff like that, but these people are really trying to search for the truth. And it was really funny. I was like everybody else. I was shocked when Trump won. I was totally shocked. And we didn't win until about 2:30 Central Time in the morning. So I was taking a bath when they finally told me. Well, they finally said that Trump won. So, but it was. The thing was, and then you could watch the reporters or the news people. They're either shocked, or they were crying. Some of them cried. Yeah, and I'm thinking, wow. You can really tell these people really thought they had everything in the bag, and that's the way they've been treating us, we the people. Like we don't know nothing, we're not smart enough to take care of ourselves and this type of stuff. But the voting showed different. And but you watch the news and you see how they're so slanted. They don't really explain why something happened and why. But they don't want to do that. And it's for our best good, our best welfare, you know. And how come, if it is our best welfare, how come we've been going downhill all this time? And that's why the election turned out to be like it was. But like I say, you watch the propaganda. I mean, it is pure propaganda. Look how they talk about guns. You know, I mean, it was really bad when they're telling, well, you know, we got to recycle, you know, and you know, I thought it was funny. They said, well, you know, we can't use plastic bags. Plastic bags are terrible. So then they use these other bags, you know, these nylon bags or whatever, or recycled bags and stuff like that. And it turned out all the disease and crap that gets in them, and we're using them, contaminating the food that we get. So that they figure the more they try to fix things, the more they screw things up. And they don't take credit for screwing it up. And the news people, they get the flakes to start telling things. That's why I've lost all respect for the scientists, because they get the flake scientists. They study this stuff, yeah, but they only study so much. They don't study the whole thing. And then when you don't see the whole picture, and they make a judgment on just a part of the picture. And then they make laws. And they use the propaganda system, like I say, the news media, to try to make us go along with all this stuff. But I'll tell you, the elections proved that we, the American people, are a whole lot smarter than what they projected. You know, I mean, you hear any more talk about, you know, going in any kind of bathroom you want to anymore? No. And we couldn't stop it. We couldn't stop the damn crazies. And they wonder why we wanted them out. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.